Are you wondering if a pacifier is good or bad for your baby? Here's how you can make your own decision with some important facts for you to know. Hi, I'm Dr. Nancy Silva, mom and pediatrician in Wesley Chapel, Florida. Pacifiers are an important tool for babies. Some babies suck on their own thumbs or hands or fingers. I love it when they do like third and fourth finger. We don't get too many of them. An important positive about pacifiers is they actually reduce the risk of SIDS, and they really help soothe your baby. We usually recommend starting pacifier later than sooner if you're breastfeeding. You want to make sure that you establish solid breastfeeding with your baby so nothing interferes with that. Now, some moms are completely opposed to pacifiers, but as pediatricians, we're not. It's actually helpful, and like I said, it does reduce the risk of SIDS. So, when do you start it? We will recommend roughly between 3 and 4 weeks of age. By then, breastfeeding is established, not easy, but it's established, and they could definitely move forward and start having some pacifiers. Why would they need a pacifier? There's a lot going on in the world. There's all the stimulation going on around us, and they need to be soothed. And that is one of the ways they do get soothed. Why would a baby need a pacifier? It's a self-soothing technique. Why would a baby need a pacifier? Not every baby sucks their thumb or their palm or their fingers, as I said before. That's self-soothing. Some babies need a little bit of help. And why not help them if they need it? You can start the pacifier safely and know that it's not going to harm your baby. By 9 months old, typically, definitely by a year, we recommend stopping the pacifier because that can affect their oral palate. The shape of it starts getting more arched as opposed to more round. And we don't want that to be a problem with dentition in the future. So most of the time, we do start introducing that sippy cup by around 9 months old, and at the same time, you're slowly weaning off of the pacifier. Again, it depends. Are you heavily dependent on the pacifier, or does the baby use it once in a while? Again, the choice is yours. The longer the baby uses it throughout the day, the more hours, the harder it is to get them off. Just keep that in mind. Some safety tips with a pacifier. They always fall. We just do. And as they get older, babies even like to throw them down. My son would take a bottle or a pacifier. When he was done with it, he would rip it out of his mouth and just throw it like he was a Major League Baseball player. So we had a lot of extra pacifiers, and that's going to save the day. Extra pacifiers, but you don't necessarily have to find soap and water to put in that pacifier before you give it back to your baby. Keep in mind, not all babies want pacifiers. Not all babies suck their thumbs or their hands or their fingers. And that's normal too. It does mean that you're going to have to be there to soothe your baby more often as opposed to their self-soothing techniques or the pacifier, the external soothing techniques. I hope you found this helpful. I'm creating more free guides every day, and I have 2 very good ones to start with. One is Mindful Mom 101, which is to help you be a more calm and confident mom. And the other is Fever Tips 101. I have some others as well. You can find them by clicking below in the comments, or you can go to my website, drsilvakids.com. And you'll go into the shop section. There are free guides and there's trainings, and there's more on the way. Until the next time, be kind to yourself, and bye-bye.